First time I saw your face, I knew I was in love. Baby, your smile takes my breath away. And they can say what I want, but I don't mind. As long as you're by my side. Baby, you smile like paradise. Baby, girl, don't be my lifeline. How many times do you want me to say I love you? Cause when I tell the world I do. Even you want me, girl, I do. Baby, girl, don't be my lifeline. Inikuman, Yega abaili kuman. Anyway, you will come on. How many times do you want me to say I love you? Cause when I tell the world I do. Even you want me, girl, I do. Baby, girl, don't be my lifeline. How many times do you want me to say I love you? Cause when I tell the world I do. Even you want me, girl, I do. Baby, girl, don't be my lifeline. And I need no painkiller, cause you took my pain away. You don't need umbrella, I will take the rain away. Inikuman, Yega abaili kuman. Anyway, you will come on. How many times do you want me to say I love you? Cause when I tell the world I do. Even you want me, girl, I do. Baby, girl, don't be my lifeline. How many times do you want me to say I love you? Cause when I tell the world I do. Even you want me, girl, I do. Baby, girl, don't be my lifeline.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? This is your girl, Lady J, and today we are here in my studio. Today we're going to be talking a lot about some fresh new talents in the community. Please share the video and invite your friends. We're also going to be talking about a young lady that's going to be participating in the Miss Minnesota pageant, and she's from the Liberian community. We want to make sure that we be aware of what's going on. And then we're going to be talking to a board member of OLM. So I have different segments for different people. I want you to please share the video, invite your friends. You're all welcome to the show. Shout out to all my fans, my listeners, my audience. I appreciate you guys for being here. I always want to make sure that there is a balance in regards to what's going on. And when I say there is a balance, I don't want it to just be, sometimes coming to talk about, advocacy or whatever it is. I'm all here to make sure that Liberians that are not known, that are doing something in the community, get to be put out there on a platform as such as mine, which is very large. I also want to make sure that when there is something coming up, we get to inform the community about it so that we can be able to put our hands around each other. Because what we need in our community right now is that love and support. where something's happening and we all put our hands around each other to make it happen. Now, this young lady, this is her first time doing this thing. I would really like you guys to make sure that whatever it is that, you can do in your own weak way will be to, to be supportive. The young man too, this is one of his first videos. I also want to make sure that, hi V Square, I want to make sure that, we put our hands around him as well. Listen to what he has to say. So please share the video, invite your friends. Let's make this vibrant. Share it in your different groups. Send it to your different people. Let people know that Lady J is on and we're going to make this thing happen. Okay, people? Let's see what we can do to make it happen. I want to make sure that we stay in connection with each other, and this is the best way we can stay in connection with each other. So shout out to all my Minnesota people, shout out to all everybody in the US, shout out to my Liberian audience, my audience from Australia, my audience from Asia. You guys are welcome to the show. Let me see if I can find my first person, my first guest, and I will bring him over so that we could make sure we start this. So let me see. His name is Cyrus Kamara, and I will be bringing Cyrus on momentarily. So let's see if I can get Cyrus up here. Let's see. Let me pull up his thing. So yeah, please continue to share the video and invite your friends so we could get this ball rolling. Okay, people? Hopefully this is the right. If it's not the right one, I would have to. Oh, it is. Oh, no. This is not. I'm sorry. That's not what I want to bring up. Let's try this one. I want to make sure I get this. All right. So I'm trying to bring Cyrus on here. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Cyrus. Hey. What's up? Let me see if I can get you in this place. All right. You got your phone with you? Can
yes.
You see? Okay, so you can see me. Okay. I see what's going on. All right. So, hi, everybody. This is Cyrus. As I told you, I'm bringing a rising star on my show today. And I want to make sure that he gives you guys all the information because I know a little about him, not too much. So, Cyrus, I'm going to put the ball in your court. Like, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where were you born?
I was born in Staten Island, New York.
Okay.
Park Hill. Yeah. But I'm in Georgia now. I've been in Georgia for a while. Okay. Like, my parents, we moved down here probably 2005.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's talk a little bit about your school and what did you do and what did you kind of like want to master in when you in regards to school?
Right now I'm a senior in college.
Okay.
I'm doing accounting and actuary.
Okay.
I started as doing like pre-medicine, but then I realized how hard science is, so I made sure I'm just gonna stick to like numbers.
All right. Okay. So let's talk about your love for music. Tell me a little bit about where this started from. Did it start from an early age, or is it just something you just picked up when you were a teenager?
Well, honestly, music has been in my family for I don't know how long. Okay. My dad and his brothers, they actually made music growing up. Okay. They still do make music, especially my uncle.
Okay.
If you look at the video, like the first African song that you hear, that's actually his song playing.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. All right. So is this your first song?
It's not my first song, but this is like my most serious song.
Oh, got it. So it's not your first song, but it's your most serious song.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's talk about your first song. What was your first song about?
My first song was actually really weird. Okay. I wasn't really good at making like music. Like I was really the kid, like when I was in high school, I actually was just like in band class. Okay. So I really like played instruments, but then the friends I started having in the area, they were making music. So it was like, you have some sound, like you might as well try it. So I tried it, and then, I started doing it by myself.
when was that? When did you attempt your first song?
2015.
2015. Okay.
2015.
So
I was a junior in high school.
Did you write it? Did you write it out, or did you just? What did you do?
I just said whatever came to my head, and
Oh
it
my
was
gosh!
terrible. It was not good.
Did you use a lot of F words?
No.
Okay, so then why wasn't it good though? I mean, if you didn't use a lot of F words,
I mean,
what was it that made you think that it wasn't good? Was it the lyrics, or was it the context?
it was the lyrics because there's certain things you just can't put together. Like I can't talk about football and then the next line I talk about like fufu and soup. Like,
Okay, but you can't.
like I
Though.
can't.
If that's what's in your mind, be like, that's what's in my mind. I'm thinking about playing football right now, and then I'm gonna eat some hot fufu, and then afterwards I'm gonna study and stuff like that. You could do that, you know.
Yeah, I tried it, but my friends make fun of me. So like, okay, we're gonna try something more serious.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about what do you I know you're 2015, so it's like 16, 17, 18, 19, 4 years. What is when if you had to think give a little gist about the industry, what would you say about the industry? What feelings do you have about the Liberian industry when it comes to us entertainers?
I think, I mean, I'm kind of more American, but I do pay attention some kind. I think the talent that's in Liberia can be bigger than Nigeria.
Okay.
Because like I listen to people like Eric Giso, Kizzy W, like those type of people. You won't think I listen to them because like
No, I mean
I don't sound
I wouldn't judge you. I wouldn't judge it because I mean I have a kid too that that listens to some. I brought him into listening to Liberian music. So, but you happen to be an artist, so that means you're international when it comes to genres and all those things. You don't pick and choose. So definitely you'll be looking into the Liberian, where your roots to see, where who's playing what and stuff like that. So, what do you think? What do you think? What's your thought process?
I mean, like as far as just like what I hear, there's no reason for them not to be up there with Nigeria.
Right.
Maybe it's like promotions. Because I know like when I see Nigerian views, there has to be some way that other countries are helping them. I feel like the same thing happened for Liberia, honestly, because they're good. I listen to music every day.
Got it.
Like, there's no reason for them to like not be like millions and millions of views.
Right. So, you mentioned Eric and you mentioned KCW. Are these people that you look up to? Are these people that you admire when it comes to the kind of music that they play? I was going to get into that. Who are the people that you look up to in the industry?
I wouldn't say I necessarily look up to them, but it's like the way they master their sound with like the beats they use, the lyrics they say, like they're not really rapping. They're kind of singing, like using a melody. Right. Yeah, I like stuff like that.
What's your best Eric Jesu song or Jisoo song? I never know how to pronounce his last name. I always butchered it. What's your best Eric G song?
Honestly, my best song is Go Home. And the reason why it's Go Home is because one time my uncle from North Carolina, he came to our house in Atlanta. And we was like just all in the kitchen. And he was like, SB, you have to play the song. Like they call me SB. So like you have to play this song. And usually I'm the one that's playing the music around the house. So I was like, okay, he's getting annoying, so we might as well just play the song for him. Right. And then when I heard it, I was like, okay, he might have started something. We might have to keep playing this song around the
house. So that's cool. That's pretty cool. What about KCW? What do you like? Which one of his songs do you like?
My Baby. I listen to that a lot. I love the beats of that.
Okay. Oh, cool. So what about internationally? Who would you say you look up to as your mentor artist?
My mentor?
Artist?
See, that's the thing. I don't really have a mentor because, like, I'm, like, all over the place. Like, I can't, like, put it on one person.
Okay. So what kind of genre can we expect to see as you pursue your music career?
Well, I've tried all types, but I want to say, even though I'm rapping, I'm going to go towards like R&B.
Okay.
I think like I have more fun like singing than rapping.
Okay, got it. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How does your normal day looks like?
My normal day is different when I'm home than when I'm on campus.
Okay.
Throughout the year, when I'm on campus, I'm either in my room or I'm in class. Like, I'm 21 years old, but I don't party. Okay. That's one thing I don't really do.
Why don't you party?
I mean, I'm one of the weird teenagers that like I actually watch the news. So it's like the stuff I see on the news, I don't want to be a part of that. I'd rather sit in my room and read my textbook, watch TV.
I don't think that's weird. I think that's responsible. And I've come to find a lot of the male people in your family very responsible, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe it's just in your genes. But I kind of find a lot of the people in your family, the male people in your family, both from your mom and your dad's side, they're just like very, very responsible men. And maybe that's what you've come to follow as well. So that's not weird at all. I think that's a good thing because it's different. I think you should say unique than weird, because when you say weird, it's like, but if you say unique, that means you stand out different from somebody else or from the crowd. Gotcha. Like you don't conform. So I think it's unique. And that's pretty cool. So when it comes to the music, what can we expect for you? Because the year is already over. So what can we expect for you going forward? Like 2020, what can we look up for?
There's a lot of songs that I have not released yet. And it's not like I don't want to release them, but I want to like make sure that these are songs where like people will listen to the words I'm saying than just listen to the beat and like dance to it. I want y'all to like actually see where I'm coming from with like certain situations.
Got it.
So it's gonna relate to that first music video that I had posted on YouTube.
Okay. All right. So let me see if I can bring the song on, because I want to make sure that we listen to it. I'm going to take you off for a second.
Okay.
And play the song, and then I will bring you back on, and then we can kind of like conclude on what we're discussing. How about that?
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Thank you for being my guest. All right. So people, you heard this is Cyrus Kamara, and I want to bring his song up here to play. I thought that was a really great song. When I listened to it today, I was like, oh, okay. That's pretty cool. And oh, hold on.
Hey Siri.
Hold on, let me get it up here before I do this. I'm trying to make sure I bring the song to you guys straight from YouTube. If you're just joining, this is your girl, Lady J, and I am on the mic. Today we're going to be discussing just, different, we're just going to be discussing different things about our rising stars in the community. I'm currently on a live interview with Cyrus Kamara. He's a rising star. He's an artist. His work has been out there, and we want to take the opportunity today to see how best we can showcase it. I don't think we do a good job when it comes to how we showcase our young rising stars work, and I want to make sure that I'm one of those people who does this on a consistent level. So please share the video and invite your friends. I want to make sure that people get to see this video, like it, put it in the inboxes, and let's see how best we can put our hands around our younger people. They're doing a good job when it comes to being in school and pursuing their music, and want to make sure that they are being promoted and supported. Okay, people? So this is Cyrus' song. It's called No Matter What.
Hey Siri, play No Matter What by Freebase.
Okay, play No Matter What by Freebase.
I told my brother, yeah, we gon' go up. Yeah, they gonna notice none of these. Try picking me up. When I was down to my lowest, don't really matter, I don't give a no. I just had to focus, I ride for my shorty, yeah, no matter what. True words have been spoken. I told my brother, yeah, we gon' go up. Yeah, they gonna notice none of these. Try picking me up. When I was down to my lowest, don't really matter, I don't give a. I just had to focus, I ride for my shorty, yeah, no matter what. True words have been spoken. I told my brother, yeah, they gonna notice us. Now all of a sudden I'm riding a Billy truck. Don't get you friendly, cause I keep the heater tucked. The chopper gon' wet you up. Paradise, living garden to eat. And Hall of Fame stairs, yeah, every season. Pray to God in my sleep when I'm dreaming. Don't get it twisted with a demon. 800 for a young Jordan. Try and snatch them, we donating your organs. MOT pen, it cost me a fortune. Breaking down the key to flip out a portion. I wanna know who you was supporting. Fake entertainment like they're in New York. Don't help me out when it is important. I got the boss, look, I'm scoring. I told my brother, yeah, we gon' go up. Yeah, they gonna notice none of these. Try picking me up. When I was down to my lowest, don't really matter, I don't give a no. I just had to focus, I ride for my shorty, yeah, no matter what. True words have been spoken. I told my brother, yeah, we gon' go up. Yeah, they gonna notice none of these. Try picking me up. When I was down to my lowest, don't really matter, I don't give a. I just had to focus, I ride for my shorty, yeah, no matter what. True words have been spoken. No matter what, 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 yeah, no matter what, no matter
Okay, so that was Freebase SY. Okay, people, that was Freebase SY. So you guys saw the video. I know you know, looking at it, you know that it's he did a good job. I think he did a really good job in his lyrics and everything. Shout out to Freebase. I'm really happy that I was able to listen to it, bring you on my show as well, to be able to showcase yourself. This is what I want to continue doing. So I'm going to bring the artist back on, and we're going to talk some more, and then I'll go to the next segment, which is going to be our own Liberian daughter that's going to be going into participating to the Miss Liberia, the Miss Minnesota pageant. And we want to hear from her as well, hear what she got to say. I'll bring the artist back on so we can get done with this part of the program. So thank you again for being here. Please continue to share the video. I'm not liking that the video is not being shared. These are our kids. We have to do our best to make sure that we support them by being there and listening to what they do, because this is the generation that's coming up that we have to be proud of. So let me see how best I can bring the artist back, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we're back. I watched it for, I don't know what, I think I watched it, this is the 4th or 5th time I watched it since you sent the video to me, and I feel that it's a really great song. Tell me about it. What? Yeah, it's a great song. I like the lyrics. I like the sound. The video is really clean. I don't know who did it for you, but it did a really good job. It's kind of up there, and you know, and I'm not saying that younger people should have bad videos, but for a young person, I think your video it stands out. I think what some of the older Liberian artists should be coming to you. And I ain't talking about the artists in Liberia. I'm talking about the artists that I hear should be coming to you to get some little tips on what needs to be done, how it's done, because you did an excellent job. The cinematography is great. I like that you started with Siri, you know, play this and stuff like that, and Siri went into playing it. I like the fact that at the end of the day, you jumped into the back of the truck and everything like that. I think that was pretty cool. So tell me a little bit about, let's dive into it. What made you write this song?
Okay. Actually, I really wrote this song in 2015. Piece by piece, I've been writing the song because there's like lyrics that I wanted to use for other songs, but I actually put it all together, and that's how I ended up making that one like very important song because in 2015, I don't know if you saw at the end, my grandmother was on the screen.
Right. I saw that.
Yeah, so she passed away in 2015.
Oh, my condolences.
August 7th, 2015. And that was one of the moments where it's like I have to actually, do something serious with my life because she was one of the people who was like, she don't want, or she didn't want, me, my cousins, my sisters, like none of us should go down the wrong road. So, like with the song, there's many concepts to the song, but like the three main concepts, it's like no matter what, it's my personality. Everybody around me knows, like, with me, I'm never the person to be, fake or like two-faced. Like, I don't talk about people. Another concept is actually a type of motivation. Like when I say, I told my brother we're gonna go up. I don't even have a brother. The person I'm talking about is my best friend Willie, because he helped me find the beat to that song, and it's like motivation. Like we've struggled, but in some way, I have to be doing something right for people to actually listen to me now. And then the last one is actually like my future. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm here right now. What am I gonna do to go higher? That's basically, those are the three main concepts. And honestly, I can't do it without my sisters and my parents. That's
deep. That's pretty deep for a 21-year-old to be talking these kind of things and stuff like that. I'm truly grateful to your parents, to be honest, in the first place. Marinda, your mom is my friend. I'm truly grateful to them for the atmosphere that they created for you guys, because we want to see more of our younger people come out and speak like this. This is what we want in our community. Like, we had this long war. I know you heard about it, and we just lost. We went behind 15, 20 years, and we're still trying to recover to this day. So to hear you come out and speak so eloquently, to hear you come and speak so profoundly, it tells me that, the hope is there, and there is this light shining, and we should continue supporting. Sometimes, parents ask me, can you bring my kid on and stuff like that? And it's like a little struggle to make it happen and stuff. And I'd be like, but it's rewarding to have you on the show. Yeah. It really is. It's rewarding to have you on the show. I would definitely make sure this video goes up to 10K views or more, because I want people to encounter you as I have encountered you. I'm not even sitting in front of you and I'm already overwhelmed, and not in a bad way. I'm overwhelmed by your wisdom and what you have accomplished in such a short period of time. That means you're going somewhere. And this is who we want our kids to look up to. So what do you want to say to us as a community? What do you want to say to us as a community? Talk to us.
One thing I really want to say, there is still young adults like me that is not in the streets, in the ghetto, right. Always got guns and stuff on them. Like, you can look at my video. I talk about guns, but it's not in my hand. I don't smoke. I don't drink. If anything, I'm not going to make my parents shame. For one, I will not embarrass anybody in my family, for one. So I just want people to know, like, there's still smart young adults out there.
That's good.
Also, I like this chain because I just got it. It says SB, but really, if you can look in the video, I actually have it right here. I have my grandma. I always wear this.
Oh wow!
This is my grandmother.
Wow. And you always wear it.
I always wear it. This is new. Like, probably I've had it for like days. So I'm childish still, so.
Hey, I ain't
But yeah,
judging.
I always wear this.
I ain't judging. So how is school? Let's talk about that before you go. How is school? How are you doing in school? Are
I
you
just
making
started
are
my
you
major
making them
classes.
A's?
Of course.
You're making A's, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
You see this pin I'm wearing here?
Yeah, I see it.
This is a pin given to me by the Honor Society of the Americas because
Okay.
I study psychology and I'm an A student. So anybody that I bring on my show, I hope they're A students too. Because I
Oh
don't want
yeah,
to talk to
definitely.
just anybody. I want to talk to people that are on the same level I'm on. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I understand.
So I hope you're making them A's because I'm going to be calling you and be asking you, sorry, Sensei, or your information. Let me see what you got this semester. And I want to make
That's fine.
sure that you're up there because this is what's going to take us to the next level. And I wear it with pride. I just got it this 2 weeks ago. I went to Arizona and I got this from the IFA Chai Society. I went and I got this as an honor student, like the top 10 in my graduating class, the top 10 in my whole university. And
Wow.
that's something that I want a lot of Liberian younger students to be able to take, that you can do this. I'm so proud of you. Anytime you want to come on this platform, don't even mind the numbers not playing. Don't worry about it. They can be hiding when they show free. That time they can come watch because I'm a tepe. So don't worry about it. They will come. The people will see you, and people will get to know who you are. And anytime, I repeat, anytime you want to come on this platform, or you want for me to showcase your work, I would do it for you for no charge at all, no questions asked.
Thank you.
Just flush it in my inbox and say, B says, please put this out there for me, and I would definitely do it for you because you know what? I am proud of you.
Thank you.
Keep walking the road you're walking. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep thinking uniquely and acting uniquely because that is how you were brought up. And that's what your grandma, your parents, and everybody has fought for to this day to make sure you get to this place. So thank you so much for being an outstanding Liberian youth that I can be proud of.
Thank you for having me.
So anything else you want to say before we part ways?
There's one thing I always tell my friends. Like, there are some people that's on campus that wants me to make music with them, but for some reason, I always tell them, like, they want to know why I'm always so busy, but I always end up telling them I'm a student first and then it's music second.
Right. That's true.
I always tell them that. So that just goes to say what I was saying a few minutes ago, like, there are still young adults like me that's out there that will stay in his room and make sure I graduate. And then we can talk about, the money and the music later on.
Great. Thank you so much. Any other song you might want me to play for you as we say our goodbyes?
I'm keeping it a secret.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We'll talk about it next time.
All right. Thank you so much for being on the show. I really appreciate your time. And you have a great rest of the evening. Feel free anytime. Just take me as your big sis now. Anytime. Feel free to come in my inbox if you want me to promote anything for you. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. You have a great one.
You too.
All right. Freebase. All right, people. That was Freebase. And what an outstanding gentleman. What an outstanding gentleman. Can you guys imagine? This is just what we want in our community. People like this. And it's huge. And it was a pleasure having you on. Please continue to share the video. Invite your friends. I'm going to be contacting my next guest. I want to see if she's ready. And if she is, we'll be going into the next place. Let me just make sure she's ready. If you're just joining, this is Lady J on the mic, and I have guests on my show tonight. It's just guest after guest after guest. I just spoke to Freebase, who is a rising star in our Liberian community. You heard from him. If you didn't hear from him, you can watch the live over. You'll be able to get some really good information from him. And now I'm going to be bringing on a young lady that's going to be participating in the Miss Minnesota a pageant that's happening this November 30th. and she's going to give us some insights about her. And then after that, we will be talking to a board member in our community here in Minnesota. So if you are just joining, kindly share the video and invite your friends. We want to make sure that we have a lot of views. I will definitely will be sharing it as well. And let's see. As I wait for her to come on, let's see if we could. Oh, there is a song here for that both Ari Jesu and KZW sang. So I'm gonna just see if I can play that.
It's KZW. My chocolate. That's too fresh, I know. You say every morning along with your power is a food. Yeah. And a pack on all. When you rub in the way, it'll shine your skin, you will shine forever. Forever. I wanna die with you. Die with you. I wanna die with you. I can't get tired with you. No power with you. I wanna die with you. Tell me how I will live without my iPhone charger. My scenery, sweet pineapple, my dark watching shop. Tell me how I will live without you, baby. No one else can love me the way. Nobody else can make up my bed. You better walk. You better walk. You better walk. You better walk. I love you up. I love you up. Love you up. I love you up. I wanna die with you. Die with you. I wanna die with you. I can't get tired with you. No flower with you. I wanna die with you. Anywhere, anytime, anything, never mind, girl, no problem. In love for you, no problem. Now when I'm on my mind, only you all the time I'm thinking about. I see you in my dreams and love. Yeah, I love you to the end of the world. Give all I have for you. Anything you want me to. I'll keep my door for you. See, I don't have to turn on this to call up me, give me all of you. Let's throw down and go. You bad, but my baby father. She see me sweet, I let me be father. I'm a one I say my love, take my dough, take some more. I can't get tired with you. No flower with you. I wanna die with
Okay, let's see if we can get on to the next caller here. My next guest. We're going to my next guest right now. I'm going to be bringing a very responsible young lady on. She's been in our community for many years. She'll tell you a little bit about herself. We got Miss Liberia, not Miss Liberia, but Miss Minnesota coming up, and she's representing our community. So we want to make sure we put our hands around her. Please continue to share this video. Make it go viral. Let's share the video, flocking inboxes and stuff like that. Let me bring her on so we could start this conversation. And she'll tell you all about herself. video and continue to invite your friends. All right, let's see. Oh, let me see if I can do another call. See if I can do another call. I'll try to see if I can bring her on again. Trying to see if I can get her on here. Okay, let's see. Please continue to share the video and invite your friends as I bring my next guest on. Okay, I think we got a connection here.
Hello?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Let me take this thing completely off. Okay, let's see if I could go back into the place I want to go. Let's see. I'm going to try and see if I can bring her back on. Okay. Let's continue to share the video and invite our friends as I bring her on. All right. I don't know what's going on with the connection. Let's see. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I am trying to bring her on. If she's watching, can you please answer? I gotta bring you on. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Let me see
I'm sorry about that. I don't know why my stuff wasn't connecting.
That's okay. Hi. Let me just get you up here. All right. I think we got you up here. And all right. So we're up and ready. First and foremost, I want to say welcome to the show. You are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. So tell us a little bit about who you are. What's your name?
A little bit about me. My name is Kim. Last name is Marinda.
Okay.
I am 26.
Okay.
I am a dancer, a choreographer, a model, an actor, a director.
Nice.
And I studied mass communication and a minor in theater at St. Cloud State University.
Okay.
And right now I'm currently a contestant for Miss Minnesota USA. Okay. So that's pretty exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So tell me a little bit about how you got connected to the Miss Minnesota 2019.
Actually, 2020.
Oh, 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2020. Yeah. It's funny because I was actually on Instagram, and then the app just popped up, like saying register if you're interested and stuff like that. So okay. I clicked on it and I registered, and I honestly didn't know that they were gonna have interest and reach out. Right. So it was pretty exciting when they sent an email and then called me, wow. And then it was like, we would love for you to be a part and be a contestant. I was like, what? Okay. So yeah.
So let's talk about the things that you do, because you have a long list of things that you do, and I listen to you and I kind of see myself right there, because I'm like this media person in the community that does probably everything, and I can hear some things about acting and things that I do. So let's talk about those things. I know that some things that we know are gifts, and some things are things that we go to school for, we train for. So what are your gifts?
Creating. I love to create.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm like, mm-hmm.
So are you writing something? When you say creating, are you writing? Are you like?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I like to create. Because I'm a dancer, so I like to create. To me, that's art. Same with like visually directing. I can hear a great song. I can read a movie, playwright, a script or whatnot, and I can come up with scenes and direct that. And so I too love to write.
That's
I'm into acting and writing, so I can visually direct that and create that, what I have in my mind and make that into reality. So, but I love dancing. Dancing is like my number one passion.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have any videos that you can show us or anything?
I do. If you guys visit my Marinda page, I actually have a video on there. And I have many more videos as well, but I had to take some of them down because of my pageant. I'm trying to, because some of it is, different type of dancing. And so I'm making sure that it doesn't take away from what I'm focusing on right now. Okay. But yeah.
All right. Nice. Mm-hmm. So what is your platform? What is your platform for the upcoming pageant?
Yes, my platform is Dream Big. That's like the best thing you can do for yourself, because you're deserving of it. You have to dream big, in order to live bigger, than your expectations. So my platform is Dream Big, and working in my communities to create opportunities for children and kids and just anyone, where they can reach their full potential. Okay. So, yeah, so that's my platform. And just to quickly say, and on the side of that, I started part of my class, which is dance therapy. Okay. Just to say, this month is Mental Illness Month. And so this coming Saturday at 10 a.m., I'm inviting everyone within the community to come out. I'm doing a dance class. This is free. Okay. And this is just to focus. This is a space for you to be free and just express yourself. You don't have to be a professional dancer. Okay. Just to be free, whatever you're going through, anxiety, depression, self-doubt, whatever it may be. This is a space for you to release that, and connect and dance and just be free and, love yourself. So I'm hosting this class, and I hope that everyone can come to it.
Make sure you send me all the information so I can put it on Everything Liberia page so people can know about it too and stuff like that. Should you win, what are you going to do for your community and for Minnesota as a whole?
Oh my gosh, that's major because, just a little background about myself. I was born on a refugee camp in Ghana. And as a little girl, I had no idea about pageants. And so within my community, everybody would be like, oh, I miss Ghana, I miss Liberia, I miss this, I miss that, right? And here comes this little girl, at the age of like 5, 6, 7 and stuff like that. I'm like, I miss USA. Right. I had no idea what that meant, or if it even exists in the first place. So fast forward at 26, here I am. I've never been a part of a pageant before. And that's not something that I dreamt of, but the connection as a little girl and now it just speaks something that's bigger than me. And so to be in that position and for me to like have that opportunity where if I do win, it goes back to my platform, dream big, dream bigger than yourself, because you never know where life can take you. Wow. So, yeah.
That's amazing. What are you studying in school?
I studied mass communication and I'm minoring in theater. I actually wanted to be a journalist, and I still do, because I love talking to people and like finding stories and like finding out truth and stuff like that and writing about it. Wow. So
give us a little picture about the pageant. What have you met the other contestants?
I met a few. We had a workshop. And I met a few beautiful ladies. Everyone is super friendly. So it was really nice to meet everyone. But I think everyone wasn't there. It was just a few. So for the first time, I'll be able to see everybody on Saturday.
Okay.
The pageant. It's actually 2 days of the pageant. It's one is on Saturday, November 30th, and then the second one is December 1st, and which is the final part of it.
Okay.
And I will leave all that information as well, so people can come out and check it out and just
November
support.
30th.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I told your mom that I would try to cover it for you, so I probably would be there to cover it for you.
Yay!
Yes, I will cover it for you. And
thank you.
yes, the last beauty queen participant that I had on my show was Naomi. And Naomi went to win the Miss Liberia in Americas. And she also went to win the Miss International. She just went to, I think, Asia, and she participated, and she just won Miss International, Africa, I think. So, talking to you, I know that you have a lot to give, and I pray that you win. And I want to tell you that a lot of people have seen your progress in the community, because I did my investigation. I'm not just going to bring anybody on my show, So today, since I started planning, I just definitely did some little investigation on, and I've heard so many nice things about you, and that's made me feel really good to have you on my platform. I may not have the biggest platform, but I have a platform that has substance, because I find I try to bring people like you, like the other, guests that I just had. I try to make sure that we create the awareness in the community for this, for you guys, because I think it's important that people get to know, so that if someone like your little sister tomorrow, or your little cousin, or your next door neighbor that's Liberian and want to do this, they'll go back. They'll go back and say, she did it, so that means I can do it. If Kim did it, I can do it, and things like that.
Yep.
So this is why, I would love to always bring such talent and great minds on my show, especially from our youth community. So what do you...
And thank you for doing that. Thank you for, pushing us forward and creating, your platform that you have, using it for a great cause, for good reasons, and so thank you so much for doing that.
No problem. I've been knowing your mom for almost 25 years. I don't know if she told you.
Yes.
We went to school.
All the way.
Went to school together. So she's one of the few people I can count on my fingers that I have gone through different decades and countries with. So now I knew her when we're back home in Kakata on Kanala. And then when the war came, we moved to Liberia and to Ghana, and Vera was there and I was there. And then we people left and came to America, and she was here and I'm here. And there are few people that I could say I made that journey with. We might not talk every day and stuff like that, but that's kind of like someone that I have known like almost all my life. So when she picks up the phone and tells me my daughter is going for this, I was like, hey, I'm there.
Yeah. One of us win, we all win.
Yes.
It has such a great representation of us.
Right.
So, yes,
that's
definitely.
Cool. Anything you want to say to the community, to younger women out there?
Man, it takes a village, So I encourage everybody to please come out. Tickets are on sale right now. And you can get tickets at Ticketmaster. Okay. Also, you can visit the website MissMinnesotaUSA.com, and you can see all the informations on there as well. And what do I want to say? I just want to tell everyone: follow your dreams, follow whatever it is that's in your heart. We always procrastinate by ourselves. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it next week. You know what? I'm going to do it in an hour. And it's like, you keep going tomorrow, in an hour, next week, and that never comes. Do the best you can do and leave the rest to God. Right. That's pretty much what it is. Okay. Whatever it is that comes in your heart and in your minds, and something that you feel like doing is a reason why.
Right.
Try to pursue it and see what is telling you, or why it even came in my head in the first place.
Right.
It has to be something. So the biggest regret that you can have in life is, oh, I wish I tried that.
Right.
I wish I figure out where that could take me in life.
Right.
So,
You're so right.
at the end of the day, we have to live for ourselves. So you want to make sure you love yourself in the best way you can, and learn how to love yourself. It's a process.
It is.
So definitely.
Wow. So I want to have you walk us through the process of what's going to happen on the 30th to the 1st.
Yes. So on the 30th, it's going to be at 8 p.m. and I have the address. It's going to be in Burnsville at 12600 Nicollet Avenue in Burnsville, Minnesota, zip code 55337.
Okay.
And that's going to be at 8 p.m. And then the next day, which is the finals, that will be on Sunday, December 1st at 4 p.m.
Okay.
And it's going to be at the same location.
In Burnsville.
Hmm?
In Burnsville.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, at the same location. And then on that day, on December 1st, that's when they're going to announce the winner.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many girls are participating with you?
Oh, man, I'm not even sure how many numbers. I'm sure it's above 20 or probably 30 or 50.
Oh, wow.
It's a lot. It's
Wow.
a lot, but not everybody's going to make it to the second part of it.
So there's going to be a first preliminary and then a second preliminary. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
So the second will be the final.
Got it.
And then the first one's the preliminary. Yes.
So do you have your dress and everything ready?
Yes, I do. I'm actually getting mine, so it's gonna be African, so I can represent. Hey,
Hey, that's cool. I like that. Okay, so what about do you have anyone who is like kind of like help you to like walk, like do the walking and everything? Have you?
Yes.
Do you have people that have come around?
Yeah, no, I actually have a coach. She
You have a
actually
coach.
won Miss Minnesota about a few years ago.
Okay.
So she's really experienced.
Yeah, that's nice.
And well equipped and know what she's doing. So I hired her to be my coach.
Nice.
And so we have been working together.
Uh-huh.
And one thing I needed was sponsors.
Okay.
And it's never too late. If anyone want to come in and sponsor me, you can do that.
Definitely.
Out to me. And so then with what we will be judged on, they have the interview part of it.
Right.
They have the evening gone, and then I have another part of interview. So and all of that, and then your platform and what you're going to be doing within the community and what you're going to do with the title and all that good stuff.
Right. So
there's a lot that goes into that. I want to clarify something because I think for the most part when people think about pageants, they think that, oh yeah, bathing suit, pretty face, easy. And it's like, no, it's not. There's more into, there's more that go into that.
Right.
And one thing I love about I love about the organization, which is Miss Universe, is beauty with brains.
Right.
So they help you achieve your platform goals, and that's amazing because it's like you're working within the community, you're working around the world, you're helping change the lives of people, and that's amazing to have a platform like that and, support from like organizations and brands and, people around the world to like put their arms around you and be like, I'm with you. This is your goal. This is going to help have a better word. Let's go for it. So it's more than just looks that they look for. So, yeah.
I know that.
So
Anyways.
look for a woman that's confident,
Yes.
A woman that knows what she wants and she's not afraid to get it, and not afraid to work hard for it. There's more that goes into that. So I just want to point that out. It's not all, hey, pretty,
You're right. A lot of people have that concept that, it's just a babe suit thing where people want to stand there and act pretty and stuff like that. But it has a lot to do with the intellect as well because they want to make sure that this beauty queen has intelligence and there is beauty and brains joined together to, to do what needs to be done. So, with school, how long do you have before you're done?
No, I'm done with school.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah, I'm done school.
Okay.
I double major,
Okay,
so
okay,
I have
nice.
a theater class that I need to go and do. But yeah, I did that. That was fun.
Hey, what can you say? Fun. So you said you want sponsors, right? You want people to still be able to sponsor. What do you, which medium are you looking to? Do you have a Cash App? Do you have like a PayPal, Zelle? What are you looking for us to be able to send the money to if we want to put our hands around you?
Yeah, if anyone want to come on board and sponsor, my PayPal is what is it? It's pay Kim KYM pay Kim 2 with the number 2.
Don't worry, we'll put it up here when we're done.
Yeah,
we'll put it up here so that people can be able to come on and do whatever they have to do to put their hands around you.
Yeah, definitely. And for the most part, where I'm at right now, so they have a part of voters, so they need people to vote. Okay. So that's like the most important part right now. If everyone can vote for me, if you like me or like what I stand for, if you have any questions you want to ask them about to get to know more of me as a person, like I do, I can also we can also talk about that. But the voting part of it is really, is really big. And they haven't put that up on a website yet because I think it's probably going to be like a week or two before the pageant, and then it'll put the voting part of it. So the viewer choice. There we go. The viewer choice. Okay. Yeah.
So we're looking at sponsoring and we're looking at the voting part when that comes up, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to help you with those two things as well to make sure that we get, the sponsors, and then to make sure we create the awareness for the voting part. So any last words you would like to say to us?
And I was just going to say I have the sponsor form as well, so you can also put that on your taxes. Got it. Just a FYI. Right. So just something like that. And sorry, I was a little starting off. Back making my words. My dad, he was standing like right in front of me doing something.
That's okay. I can imagine what's going on. I can imagine what's going on in front there. Anyways, any last words you would like to give us as an audience, as a group, as a community?
Well, I'm saying, like I mentioned earlier, it takes a village. So I'm I'm African, I'm Liberian, so I'm representing us. So when we win, we all win. So for everyone to just come together, just support you any way that you can. Get your tickets, come to the show, get to know me, add me. And just be a part of this journey, because this is a journey that I will never be able to walk again. After I walk it, is done. If I do decide to compete again, it will be a whole different journey. You know what I mean? But just to be a part of this experience. And when I do win, then I can represent the state, Minnesota, at the nationals, and I can win Miss USA, and that would be pretty awesome.
I know. So that would definitely be awesome. And we're all praying for you to get to that level. We want to make sure that you win. I think that we need more people in our community like you that have all these different gifts and that have this wealth of knowledge that will come out and be example to the younger people that are there and your peers as well. And I'm really, as I said, talking to people, and they said a lot of good things about you. She's very vibrant. She's very respectful. She's a really outstanding young lady. And it made me feel good because then coming up here and bringing you up here means that, yes, I'm standing with you as well. And I'm supporting you wholeheartedly based on, what you've done, what you've started to do already. So thank you so much, for being who you are. Continue to lift your head up high. I really do pray that you win and be able to take this to the next level. I think it will be a really good boost for you as a person and for our community as a whole to see someone out there. So whatever I can do on my end to continue to share the information, I will do it and see how best we can take it to the next level. So thank you again for being on the show. I really appreciate it. Anything else you might want to say before we end the show?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thanks to my mom too. for the connection and, you guys making this happen. So, and I was going to say, oh yeah, and thanks to everyone that's watching and listening. Thank you for giving us your attention, and hopefully you share as well.
Right.
I had something in mind that I was gonna say. When your mind go blank.
Don't worry, just relax a little bit. It's gonna come, okay? Just relax.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we're not rushing. So relax, it will come out. Yes. Do that husa. Yes. Do the husa. Yes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, for the most part, going back to what I said earlier, just doing what it is that's in your heart to do. Because when you start something, you don't know what other doors that can open. And so just starting this, I feel like so many opportunities is going to come from it. And with so much that I want to do in Liberia, I'm so excited that I know I will have great people around me after this to really push me or to really give me the resources that I need for me to really go back home and do the things I want to do. So everything that I do, for the most part, I always think about back home. Because I remember me as a little girl on a refugee camp, like knowing how life was. I remember all those little girls that are still there and waiting for someone to rescue them. And so I have big plans and dreams for me to really go back and do a lot. So everything started with one door being open. And this is the door, I feel. And so I need everyone to come together, push me forward, support. Yes. Because like I said, when one of us win, we all win. Okay.
Thank you so much, Kim, for being on the show. Thank you for bringing your vibrant energy on the show. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for the things that I know that you're going to continue doing. Just let me know if you need publicity. Let me know if you need, to put heads together. Let me know, and I'll be here to assist you. It's nice to know that there are more young ladies in the community coming up and doing these things that you have expressed tonight. So just know that I'm here, okay?
Thank you so much. And I'm saying you guys can follow me, Facebook, KIMMIRANDER.
We'll put out our information here. We'll put everything there in this little description place, so people can just be able to click on it and then be able to do what they got to do. So just send all the links to me. I'll put all the links up for you. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm thinking if I'm missing anything. Am I missing anything? Okay.
All right.
If I think anything else, I'll let you know.
All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, if you think about anything else before the show, let me know, and then we can do this again. Okay.
Okay, I will. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll be watching the show. Yes. The next person that's coming on. So.
I don't know if the next person is coming on because I'm a lady of time, and up to now I haven't heard from them, so we're probably going to be shutting this thing down. But thank you again for being on time and being here, and you have a great evening.
You too. Thank you.
All right. So that was Kim, and as you all heard, she's going to be participating in the Miss Minnesota. From the Liberian community. I keep saying Miss Liberia. It's Miss Minnesota from the Liberian community. She's going to be representing us as a community. Please put your hands around her. Support her. We need all the support that we can get from our community. This is when people have to show their love. So I'm going to be putting all the links up here about her, the support. She wants us to follow her. She's going to put links up about an upcoming vote that we're supposed to be able to go and vote for her to be able to be, a winner of one of the segments in the pageant. If you're just joining, this is Lady J on the mic. And today I had two vibrant, intelligent, young Liberian guests. One, an artist, an upcoming artist, rising star, and one, a participant that's going to be in the Miss Minnesota pageant that's going to be up on the 30th and the 1st of December. It was a pleasure having these two young people on my show. These are some of the things that I want to continue doing. Please share the video and invite your friends. We want to make sure that people hear about this. We have to continue putting our hands around our younger people because they're the ones that are going to take after us when we are gone. So we want to make sure we give them everything that we have in our might to make sure that they are the best. I will play one last song here before we go. This is a song that I usually just play to my audience. It's like I met this young lady. I don't know if I met her in person, but I got introduced to her by her cousin when I was in Philadelphia some months ago, and I just fell in love with the song that she has. And this is a song that I usually just play on almost all my shows now because it's a song of strength and it's a song of encouragement. This is Miss Tacker. Please enjoy.
Young girls, don't cry. You're not alone in the fight. The broken, the unspoken, we can't heal if the wound is open. It feels like no one cares to see your heart is bleeding. The cry is ignored when you are there. When the wrong, the pain and lies are kept a secret to gain for their own benefit. Be strong, be brave. You're too far away from the grave. Stand tall. We are here. We don't know the spirit of fear. We will overcome. Yes, we will overcome. We will overcome. Yes, we will. We will overcome. Yes, we will overcome. We will overcome. Yes, we will. Liberia, when will we stop being the inferior? Our vulnerable children stripped of their innocence. It feels like no one cares to see your heart is bleeding. The cry is ignored when you are ill. When the wrong, the pain and lies are kept a secret to gain for their own benefit. Be strong, be brave. You're too far away from the grave. Stand tall. We are here. We don't know the spirit of fear. We will overcome. Yes, we will overcome. We will overcome. Yes, we will. We will overcome. Yes, we will overcome. We will overcome. Yes, we will. Liberia, we can't give up when they have turned their backs on us. Liberia, we can't give up. Liberia, we can't give up when they have turned their backs on us. Liberia, alone in the fight.
So we have come to the end of this Everything Liberia show. I want to say thanks to everybody that took the time off this 1 hour 14 minutes to listen to my young guests as they express themselves about their dreams and their endeavors. Please continue to share the video and invite your friends to watch it because this is what we need. I could not get a hold of the board member that wanted to come on the show, so we're going to at this time be saying thank you to our guests that came on. Thank you to my audience. Thanks to the people that participated in regards to comments that were made. I appreciate you always and have a great rest of the evening. And this has been your humble servant, Lady J, on the mic.
Maybe I could just